I'd like to introduce to you the keeper of the jazz flame, Mr. J.C. Hurd. I got something for you. J.C. Hurd, ladies and gentlemen. J.C., in behalf of NAJE, I'd like to present this plaque to you, which reads, "To J.C. Hurd, a native of Michigan whose lifetime has been dedicated to excellence in the teaching and performance of America's art form, jazz." Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. J.C. Hurd.
I just want to thank you very much. It's beautiful. I try to keep living up to it as possible.
Thank you, Bunky. Thank you, Bunky. We would like to ask JC to join us in our little closing number here, and this is called Take the A Train, and we're just delighted to have the honor of having the master up here with us, JC Hurd.
when you're hot, you're hot.
JC, tell me about like when you
Yeah.
first started playing with like Charlie Parker, that Minton scene. Tell me about that.
Well, that's back in the 40s. That's back in, let me see, when I first met Bird, I was with Cab in 41. And Bird's in Kansas City working with Jay McShann, big blues band. And he was playing more like Benny Carter, things like that at that time. He formed his own thing later after he came to New York. He came to New York about 1942, so he went back. And then the first bebop stuff that got around New York together was Dizzy, Bird. I made most of it. It was Ray Brown, you know, like Milt Jackson fell in after he came to New York and all that, you know, because I had been in New York before all them cats got there, you see, me and Diz, you see. And it was happening, man. We made one of the main record we made one time was Redknapp and everything. That damn thing won the Metronome Award for that year. It's the best outstanding record. Yeah, with Bird and Diz and myself on that thing. Did you ever hear this thing called RCA Victor, 52nd Street Bebop?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
did it, yeah.
Yeah, bebop. So we had all that stuff. So
So
one
I mean,
did
what
all-
was it like? You guys were like late at night or
Oh
something?
yeah, the era
And then-
at that time was great because everything was jazz. There was no rock, no nothing. Just everything jazz music, and you had everybody was blowing. Then they had the joint uptown Minton's Playhouse. That was the one in Harlem. That was the jazz. And they got the 52nd Street downtown. They got Minton's uptown, and they got a piano house that they call. I forget the name of that place now, but the guys used to go and have piano battles in the morning. You know, they had all these kind of things going up there. And you had people coming in the joint like after hours, like Lester Young, Coleman Hawkins, Don Bias, Chu Berry, Ben Webster, all these kind of people coming in. Everyone one right behind each other blow. You learn things and you hear. And it was school, you know. And then later on, if you thought you had your thing together, then the cats might let you sit in one night, but they want to check you out first because this thing was too heavy. See, you had to be your own. See, just like I tell them today. You know, like we talk all the time. I say, well, jazz ain't like no other kind of music in the world, man. Like none, because it's America's greatest art form. You understand? It's emotional. It can be arrogant. It can be mean. It can be sweet. It can be romantic. It's sexy. It's everything involved in it. It's just all how you portray it, you know. And if you're on the right channel, it's going to come out right, beautiful. You know what I mean?
You worked with Duke Ellington. Can you tell me about that?
Oh, he's a master. I remember one time back in the late 20s when I was just a kid coming up, Duke used to call this music jungle music because didn't nobody understand it, just like with Bird. Now today, Bird, since Super Saxons took over his stuff, everybody understands it like it's a real commercial piece. But they didn't want to dig it 30 years ago, 35 years ago. See, anybody that creates anything has a problem. Anything comes on the scene, originality, or you create it, or great this, or great that, you always have a hell of a time getting the door open for it. Because this society we're living in is, their minds are tuned into whatever's happening at the moment, economic-wise. And it's destroyed a lot of beauty and all the music things. That's what I think. It's destroyed a lot of it. But it's coming back.
Do you remember when you first got inspired for jazz?
Yeah, I got inspired when I was about 10 years old. It was back in the 20s. I was a dancer first. I tap dance. You know, tap dance and sing. I taught myself how to play drums just from dancing. Left hand, left foot, right foot. You know, then I used to go and see the bands that come to town. You know, Chick Ware was one of the most inspirational men I've ever seen in my life. Little hunchback. He was only 4 feet 10. That's all. Big hump in his back. Beat the hell out of them drums, man.